Something about this mock draft feels like pure Jerry Jones theater, and I mean that in the best possible way. What if the Cowboys really looked at this board, looked at pick 12, looked at pick 20, looked at Jeremiyah Love sitting up there near the very top of the class, and said, you know what? Let's go get the most electric player we can find and let the whole league deal with it. Haha, because that is exactly why this conversation is catching fire. Not because everybody agrees with it, but because everybody can picture it. Dallas making the loudest move on draft night. Dallas jumping all the way to number 3. Dallas ignoring the safe approach and taking the kind of player that instantly changes every highlight package, every debate show, every Sunday game plan. Yeah. And the part that makes this more than just fantasy is the fit from both sides. Arizona at number 3 has a roster with multiple holes, so dropping back and collecting 2 first-round picks actually makes football sense. Dallas has the ammo to offer, and Jeremiyah Love? Man, that dude is the kind of player who makes front offices talk themselves into boldness. He's explosive, he's productive, he catches the ball, and he's got that rare home run feel where one touch can change momentum for a whole stadium. That is not normal. That is top-shelf talent. Now, yes, I know exactly what Cowboys fans are yelling right now. What about the defense? Fair. Totally fair. The defense is still where the biggest needs live. The Cowboys have already admitted that with how they've moved this offseason. They've been rebuilding that side of the ball, and the official talk around the draft has leaned heavily toward defensive help. So if Dallas turns around and uses both first-round picks on one offensive star, that would be a shock to the system, no question. But maybe that's why it works so well as a debate, because it forces you to answer the hardest draft question there is. Do you take what you need, or do you go get what might be truly elite? And that's where Love becomes the problem. Because if he really is one of the very best players in this class, then Dallas has to at least ask itself whether passing on that kind of ceiling is the bigger mistake, especially when you already have Dak Prescott, already have CeeDee Lamb, already have George Pickens, already have Javonte Williams, and could suddenly create an offense so explosive it helps protect your defense just by controlling games and forcing teams to chase points. That's the part people miss. A monster offense can help a defense breathe. A back who can finish drives and rip off chunk plays changes the flow of a season. So no, I'm not saying this has to happen. I'm saying this is exactly the kind of idea that reminds you Dallas is not boxed in. The Cowboys have options, real options, aggressive options, and whether they use both picks to attack the top of the board or stay patient and build the defense, Dallas is sitting in one of the strongest leverage spots in this draft. Let me know in the comments, if you were running the Cowboys, would you make the blockbuster call to Arizona for Jeremiyah Love, or would you keep both first-rounders and load up the defense? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with me because when Dallas gets options this big, draft season gets real fun.